What's up people, it's Sam here, and in today's video I've got my hands on the latest Japanese sets, Clayburst and Snow Hazard. Although I tried changing up the names a bit to Clay Hazard, Snowburst, I don't know if I like them better or not. But yeah, both these sets are the latest Japanese subsets from Pokemon, and they are the subsets that will go towards the English set Paldea Evolved, due to release in June, alongside Triple B as well. So them three will be cards that are featured in the English set. So we've got Tinglu as the main feature here in Clayburst, and then we've got Chen Pao as the main feature here in Snow Hazard. And this is a much better and cooler looking set just from initial judging the boxes. However, this set, Clayburst, I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but this set is absolutely crazy expensive right now because there's a waifu card in there called Iono. It's going for like $1,000 and it's crazy, so it's really hard to get hold of this box, but I did get hold of it. But really, I'm more excited about this set because I really want the Chen Pao special art rare in here. I'm not really too fussed about this box. I'm just opening it because, well, I open all the new sets anyway, and just to, you know, I like to get a flavour of the cards in the set. So yeah, you've got Chen Pao here, alongside with some other Pokemon, Squawkabilly, and I forgot who's this is, Frigibox, I think, maybe. And then you've got the usual Pokemon on the side, so nothing special there in terms of the layout of a box, and it is 30 packs containing 5 cards. Same here as well. You got Tinglu there, Belly Bolt, and some Marshadows. I forgot they're called Marshalls, I think. Whiscash there. Got Heracross Camerupt as well. Again, 30 and 5. So we want to get straight into it. We're going to start off with Snow Hazard because it's actually the box that I am most excited about. Believe it or not, I'm not really fussed about the Clayburst and the Iono because even if I pull it, it's just a card to me. It's not exact. I'd be more hyped if it was a card that I actually was looking forward to or actually like the artwork of at first glance. But I don't. And when I actually looked at these sets, the card that really stood out to me was the Chen Pao SAR. I'm not really fussed about this Iono hype waifu thing that's going on. I mean, if I get it, great. But I mean, at first glance, when I was looking at the sets and the artworks of it, I wasn't really fussed about Clayburst. And this is the set. And as you can see, we don't have this little pull opening usually. So this is the first time I think they've got this in here, where we've got a little tab to open. So that's quite nice and easy. Although somehow I fear that I might even mess that up because I'm not the greatest at opening. They're not exactly calm and satisfying openings the way I open my packs, as you guys know who have been following this channel. But hey ho, the end goal is to actually open the pack and get a hit. I'm not really fussed how it gets opened. Okay, so let's get into our first booster box opening from these, and Chen Pao SAR is the aim here. I really super want that card. It'll be awesome to get it. We've also got a new Terrorization, it is, I think, Pokemon near, the crystal looking ones, and I think in here it is Slowking EX, and in Clayburst it was Fortress. So quite looking forward to that. I don't think there's a card trick. So just going to go through them, and I haven't even memorized all the names of a Pokemon yet. There's Gothia, I know that one. I know Marill. Okay, we're starting off with a hit straight away. That is crazy. And you know what? I haven't even done the research in regards to who this is. I think this might be Rabska, I think. But it is a quite cool art rare, and it's a great start. I'm just having a look at the actual card and the artwork itself because I actually can't remember. It looks like it's kind of doing some sort of Goku Spirit Bomb thing there, and there's some other Rabskas behind it maybe. It's a very dark card indeed, but I'll take it. It's a hit, and hopefully it's a sign of things to come. A hit is what we want, a hit is what we will take, but obviously it is not the card that I am longing for. The Chen Pao. That Bronzo looks very sparkly and Christmassy. Why have it? Oh, okay, because it's Snow Hazard. Okay, I get that. I got that now. It took me a while to click on, but I got that. So there is Grusha, one of the trainers in the set. I can't remember who the owners. I think it was Giacomo or something, Giacomo or whatever. It sounds a bit Italian. There is a hollow. That is a hollow Otherworm, I think it is. We've got Gothic Tell there as well. Straight off the bat, we got a hit. I'm pretty sure you guaranteed at least an S are in this set, which is a super rare, which is like kind of like full art with the majority of the Japanese sets. Well, majority of the Japanese sets that aren't high class sets, you're pretty much guaranteed a SR card. So it'll be interesting to see which SR card I get. Hopefully it can be the Terrorization Slowking, I think that's what they're called. I like calling it the crystal version, but really it's Terrorization. I don't even know what that plant is. It's just a plant. It doesn't really appeal to me. And then whatever that is, there's a little flag there, almost as if it's like some sort of victory drink. That seems kind of cool. But unfortunately, I can't read Japanese, so can't translate half these cards, and a lot of the Pokemon do go by memory. Whoa, okay, we've got an EX, we've got Squawkabilly, I think it is. Squawkabilly EX, that is very nice. The EX cards are cool, and you can see that very flashing effect on here. So we've got 2 hits so far. Actually, the EX I actually want most out of this set is actually the Annihilate EX. I just feel like when I was looking at the EXs, I think there's maybe 4 or 5 in this set, which also does include a Slowking, Crystal form or Terra form. But the Annihilate EX, I mean, I think Annihilate is just such a cool Pokemon. Ever since I first saw it on the release of the Scarlet and Violet era. And the EX of Annihilate in the set looks absolutely awesome, and that is an EX that I really would like if I had to pick. It's great because I usually, like, when I do these openings, I'm saying, oh, I want this card, I want this card, I want this card. It never really happens, but you know, it's just nice to know and let you guys know what my chase cards are personally. In regards to the actual chase card of this set, I don't actually know what it is. I would imagine it would be the Chien-Pao special art. Ooh, okay, we've got speaking of Chien-Pao, we've got the Chien-Pao EX, and look how cool it looks, man. It just looks like such a cool Pokemon with like swords or whatever hanging out of it as out of its mouth like teeth. It just looks cool. I'm glad to get the EX because I do think it's a really cool card, and it's always nice to pull like the highlight or the featured Pokemon of the set. So it'd be cool to get both variants from both sets of Tinglu and Chien-Pao. But yeah, I assume the chase card is the Chien-Pao SAR because, yeah, just, oh, okay, we've got SQ, which looks absolutely awesome. So it's an art rare here, but wow, that SQ looks really cool. And again, as all SQ cards, there are multiple SQs in it. I do like the fact that SQ is in the fridge there, and he's got his little ice cube stuck, which is pretty cool. Well, I don't know if he's got it stuck, or yeah, he must have got it stuck because he's holding his head as if he's trying to get out. But then again, how did he get it in the first place? It doesn't look stuck, to be fair. It seems like there's a lot of room in that fridge, but that's a really cool card, man. These art rares they're pretty awesome. I do like them. But yeah, I think Chien-Pao is the chase card, I think. However, there is a Chien-Pao Gold as well, so I don't know if that's the chase card, but I'd like to think that the SARs are usually the chase cards in these sets because they are like kind of like the all art / secret rares of this Scarlet and Violet era. So it seems that is the chase card. I might be wrong. But it's definitely my chase card anyway. I don't actually know any of the card values. I don't really look into the card values upon getting a set unless it's just frantically being posted on social media or something like the Clayburst from Iono has, which has been making all the headlines lately with it being $1,000 card, and that's why the set is just super overpriced in comparison to retail. Just to give you guys a bit of an idea, to get your hands on a Clayburst set, you'd be having to pay double the price of a normal Japanese set. So yes, Clayburst was double the price of Snow Hazard. So that's like the effect that card is actually having on the set right now in the market as a whole. I just think it's crazy that a waifu card has just, you know, just before release is like valued at $1,000 and people are actually going for it and stuff and paying it, which is yeah. So a lot of the Japanese market has gone crazy for this card, and obviously it's made people actually put their prices up. So that's why it's very difficult to actually get hold of this set due to the price increase. I don't really like it. I think it spoils it for collectors. And even if the Japanese market did really inflate this price due to that card, I mean, big deal. It's a card that everybody wants. It doesn't mean that you have to really go crazy with putting the prices up. Wow, there is our SR, and it looks super cool. It's Squawkabilly. It's not a Pokemon that I really wanted, but I mean, the colors of the card, like the green and yellow, go awesome. Wow, that's a pretty cool SR. So unfortunately, I didn't get the Slowking EX Terraform card. I'm gonna call it Terra because Terrorization just is too long. But there is our guaranteed SR card, so that's quite nice. And we've still got maybe 30% of packs to open. Still no sign of a Chen Pao. Will we get an SAR all? I'm not really sure. There are other SARs in this set, including Squawkabilly, Chen Pao, the two trainers, Brusher and Giacomo. I think Wo-Chien is also an SAR card. So let's see if we can get an SAR card out of this set, or if we're just going to peek at the SR. I'll take the gold Chen Pao as well. I just think Chen Pao is such a cool Pokemon. It'd just be nice to get some form of like super awesome hit featuring Chen Pao. Yeah, I just think I actually prefer the Snow Hazard set to Clear Burst, although Clear Burst does have some pretty cool Pokemon. This is the Dunsparce. Dunsparce evolution. It's just a bigger version, really. Hence the name Dunsparce. They've literally just added a D and a U in front of it. So yeah, not very creative, but it's quite cool. It's quite funny. There's a Sudowoodo there as well. Every set needs a Sudowoodo. Okay, so we have got a Prime. Wow, this Primate looks mad as always. The standard vein popping out of its head. That Vigoroth looks very excited. Whoa, we've got an art rare here. I think it's called like Bramble or something. Bramblin, maybe. Yeah. So that is a Bramblin with other Brambles next to it. It's a pretty cool card. There's loads of Brambles all over, almost like a tumbleweed thing. It's just in like a little town. So there's a lot going on in that card. It's very cool art rare. I'll take it because it is a hit. I mean, why not? It's not the hit that I want, but sometimes it just doesn't go as planned. But yeah, getting a few hits. Like, I do love opening Japanese sets because I do think that Japanese sets do have quite a lot of hits in the booster boxes. They are quite generous for them. Okay, you might not get the hit that you actually want. Oh, I got the Annihilate BX. I'll take that. Awesome. So this is the Annihilate BX I wanted. Look how cool it looks. You've got the little flashiness as well, but it's just awesome the way the punch actually just comes out of the card, which is thanks to the whole EX format and those guys bringing that back in. But this Annihilate really looks like he's just gone God mode. But yeah, I'm happy to get that EX. I think it's such a cool card. It's one of the cards that I did want, so super happy to add that to my collection. Super happy. Okay, so we've got 3 more packs left from Snow Hazard before we move on to Clear Burst. Can we get... oh, well, I lied. We've got 3 more packs, including this one now. Can we get anything in these last 3 packs? We've got quite a few hits. Oh, okay, yes, I got the Slowking. I'll take that. A Slowking EX, and there is its crystal form, terrorization form, whatever you want to call it. That looks pretty cool as well, actually. Oh, always like to get the Terra cards. They look awesome. The texture is very different on it, so it's always nice to have it to your collection. It's really cool. What's a Toddle there, I think, or Setian, whatever it's called. We've got Otherworm Hollow and an SQ. So, last pack, Magic. Can we get anything Chen Pao related? No, we cannot get anything Chen Pao related. Okay, so from Snow Hazard, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. Not too bad. Slowking EX, Terraform, Annihilate EX with the Brambless or Bramblin, whatever you call it, Squawkabilly, SQ. Got Chen Pao there. We got the Squawkabilly EX, and then we got the Rabska as well. So 8 hits from 30 packs, not too bad for a first opening of that. So I'm just going to quickly get the Clear Burst set. Okay, so we're moving on to the next set, which is Clear Burst. Let's clear up some room here. So Clear Burst, another set. This one is actually SV2D. Snow Hazard was SV2P, I believe it was. And yeah, so in this set there's slightly more chase cards for me personally, and in general. So in general, the chase card is the Iono special art rare, which is the card that's going for like $1,000. the Iono Art Rare, I think it is, or it's Super Rare, one of them, I can't remember which, but that is actually going for quite a bit of money as well now. So in general, I would assume that that's a lot of people's chase cards just purely because of the value of the card and how much people want it. However, for me, my chase cards it's not really any SARs that really appeal to me when I was looking at the artwork of the set. Like the Tinglu EX SAR didn't really appeal to me as much as Chien Pao one did. I think I prefer the Tinglu Gold card. What did appeal to me, however, is first of all the Fortress Terror card, because again, it's a crystal card and it looks cool. We've got a Tyranitar art rare card. That looks really cool. I just think he looks really majestic and almost Godzilla-like, looking up in the sky like that. And there's a Raichu art rare in there as well, which looks absolutely awesome. So those are pretty much going to be my chase cards of the set. But let's just quickly go through these. We've got Krogunk looking super happy there. Heracross, and then there was a Flamingo beforehand, which I just can't remember the names of the Pokemon of, so I do apologise for that. We've got a Sneasel there. Another okay, we've got Tyranitar there, looking very cool, a Hollow Tyranitar. I do like Tyranitar as a Pokemon anyway, so it's always awesome to get some Tyranitar cards. Pineco's looking pretty evil there. Okay, we have got an EX, I think this one is Bellibolt, hence the bolt coming out of his belly, but that is a Bellibolt EX card. Again, our first pull from this set is in EX, so it's starting us off very mild before hopefully it starts giving me some juicy pulls. Fingers crossed. So Bellibolt is the first pull. It is an EX. I think Fortress EX might be the Crystal or Terra card in here, because I mean they've got a super rare of that, so I'm assuming there's going to be an EX variant, but I couldn't actually see it when I was looking at the artworks of the set list. So who knows, maybe they've missed it out, or I was just completely blind. But yeah. So yeah, those are pretty much my chase cards, and obviously Iono's there as well. Okay, so we've got a art rare here. We've got Fletchinder, looking very like a lone bird here, with its own little campfire. So there's the art rare Fletchinder there. So we've got art rare out the way. Still no super rare, which is the guaranteed one. So you are pretty sure you've guaranteed a minimum of a super rare in one of these sets, and if you don't get a super rare, I think it'll be like upgraded versions, so like a SAR or the gold as well. So I'm pretty sure that is the case with these Japanese booster boxes, bar any high class sets. Okay, so there's I think it's Girafarig's alternate form, which is what it's called, Fairy Giraffe or something, I think it was called. I think that's the alternate form of it. Do you know, I don't even know if it's in the alternate form. I just saw two giraffes next to each other and assumed that they're just alternate forms of each other. We've got Wigglytuff Hollow there, and we've got a Raichu, but that is not the Raichu we want. The Raichu we want is the AR Raichu, or Art Rare Raichu, which looks super cool. Pikachu's in here as well. Hollow, then I think that was a Sandygast or Palossand, it was one of them. I think it might have been a Sandygast. I might be wrong. Shinx. Somebody, okay, is that the same Pokemon? It's Tinkertuff, isn't it, right? Or, is it Tinkertuff or Tinkertink? One of them? I think it might be Tinkertink or Tinkertuff, I can't remember. It's, yeah, so this is Tinkertink, which is, yes, so it's Tinkertink, Tinkertuff, and Tinkerton, I believe. But that is a pretty cool art rare, plus I actually like the Pokemon because of the name and genuinity. Tinkertuff, Tinkerton, Tinkertink, it's quite cool. But this Tinkertink looks very confused or afraid or nervous or whatever, but it's a pretty cool card. I like the artwork on that, definitely like the background as well. It pops out, I'll take that. So there is an art rare. So far EX and 2 art rares, and this set was like double the price. So okay, we have got a Noivern EX here. That's a cool EX. I do like that EX. I think this is the first introduction of Dragon Pokemon as well, actually, in the Scarlet and Violet set. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Got a Dragon Pokemon, or the Dragon type Pokemon. So I think this is the first introduction of them. I believe that's the case when I was reading them. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure when I briefly read it, it was the case. Okay, so I was getting nervous when I'm cutting these, you know, because one day I'm just going to not be paying attention and I'm going to cut a card, and the card I cut is probably the card I want as well. Know my luck. That would be completely irritating. Okay, so how many packs? We've still got quite a few packs left, so hopefully we've still got quite a few hits. I'll be happy if we get the same amount of hits. Okay, so we've got a Tinkaton EX this time. Tinkaton EX looking much more happier compared to its pre-evolution form. It's awesome the way these cards pop out of a border like that. Love the fact that they brought back EX cards. Awesome. Okay, so next up, Baboch. Baboch is in it. Says Girafarig, Belly Bolt's pre-evolution. I forgot what that trainer was called. I think it's like Saguaro or something, maybe. Pronunciation might not be entirely right. It would have helped if I played the Scarlet and Violet game, but I just did not have the time. It would have super helped, and that would have brushed up my knowledge on majority of these Pokemon and the characters. Indeed, Tarantula there. Okay, there is the Fortress EX crystal form. It's very green. I wasn't expecting it to be green, to be honest, considering that it's more of a metal Pokemon, but hey ho, that seems like that's how the Terra form is going to be. But it's nice to actually have pulled both variants of the Terralization cards from both sets, so that's a very good thing of this opening. I will definitely take that. So happy to get both of them added to my collection. I think they look awesome. I just think that the Terra cards look absolutely awesome. Really cool. There's a little suite there, which I have no idea what it is. Okay, we've got like, what, maybe 10 to 12 packs left, maybe, I'm guessing here, but somewhere on there. And we are yet to pull the SAR card. That we're pretty much guaranteed. And I'm hoping we're going to get more than what we've already pulled at this moment in time. That pack actually looked like I pulled the exact same order in a previous pack, unless my memory's getting super muddled up. Hoppip is in here. Pupitar, of course. Okay, we've got Hollow there, and we've got an Energy, which I don't have a clue what it is, because unfortunately I can't read Japanese. It would be really handy if I could though, because it would make these openings so much more easier. Okay, there is Girafarig's alternate version. Again, Furry Giraffe I think it's called. Sneasel, Palisandre, Sandygast, can't remember which one it is. Okay, that looks quite cool. This almost looks like a Fenrir, the wolf. Quite cool. That looked like a very intimidating Pokemon. I actually did like that holo. Girafarig again. Jigglypuff looking very jolly. Okay, there is our SR card. Check that out. So it is the Chi-Yu EX, it seems. Wow. The patterns on that look super awesome, right? Chi-Yu EX. I really like that card, just for the patterns itself. Plus blue is my favorite color, so I just think it pops. That looks awesome. Well, happy with that. A very cool SR. So we didn't get the Fortress again, so no Terra card. I'm still yet to pull a Terra SR card. It would be really nice to pull one. So I didn't pull the Growlithe or the Gyarados. Okay, we've got another AR right off the bat. This time we've got Nacli, I think it is, and it's just one of those cards that you're in a house. I think he's cooking or something, but it's nothing really much going on here. But it's just maybe just appreciating the artwork, I guess. Not the most exciting of cards, but it is a hit nonetheless. Okay, so on to our last 7, I think. I don't think I've cut 7 yet. Have I cut 7 in a row yet? Okay, well, that went better than I thought it was going to be. I thought this is just not going to work cutting 7 at the time, but thankfully it did, and no cards were cut in the process. Okay, so there's Iono. So the super rare card, which everyone's going crazy about, the $1,000 card, is basically Iono in special art rare form. And that's the card that everyone is absolutely going crazy about. I feel like I haven't had as many hits as I did with the Snow Hazard box, so okay, so I take back what what I just said. So we've got we've got the Tinglu EX, which is quite cool. So it's nice to get like one of the featured Pokemon of the set. So we've got Chien-Pao EX and Tinglu EX, which is, it's nice to get like the featured Pokemon of the set. So I'm quite happy that we got them two in EXs, and I'm also happy that we got the EXs of the Tarot cards, which is nice. So we've got 4 more cards left to go. Hopefully we can pull something, because at the moment I haven't really pulled anything that I really want. I mean, out of the art rares, I thought Raichu and Tyranitar would have been quite realistic, considering that art rares are a lot more common to pull. So that would have been nice. So this is the penultimate pack. Let's see if we can get anything out of this one. Okay, nothing. So last pack, magic. Can we get anything out of this? I'm hoping we can. But I don't have much faith at all. No, I don't. Okay, so how many hits in this one then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we actually did get more hits in this one. It didn't really feel like it, but I'll take it. It was average like 8 or 9 hits per box. So we've got Tinglu EX. We've got Art Rare Nacli. We got the Chi-Yu EX Super Rare, which is probably the best card out of it. We've got the Terra Fortress there with the Tinkaton. We've got Noivern EX. And we got the Tink Art Rare, and then we got the Fletchinder Art Rare out of that as well. Oh, and I forgot about Bellibolt EX. How can we forget about Bellibolt? But yeah, that is all of the cards that I pulled from the Japanese set. So let me know what your favorite set is. I'm pretty sure everybody really wants to open Clear Burst right now, purely for the Iono card. But I mean, personally, I did think that the Snow Hazard set has the better chase card for me personally, which is a Chien-Pao. However, this set does have more cards that appeal to me, like the Tyranitar, the Raichu. I think there's more variation in this set of cards that you could go for, and the artworks are probably better in the different sets, but the ultimate artwork is probably that Chien-Pao artwork initially. But yeah, that is it from me, guys. I hope you did enjoy the video, guys. If you did, leave a like on the video. Please feel free to subscribe if you want to get notifications on my future videos, guys. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.